Good morning. It's another chilly morning here. So I want to talk about finding your why. So I say all the time that you will not get out of your own way. You will not beat self-sabotage. You will not beat the mindsets and behaviors and addictions that are holding you back until you discover your personal why. So I shared last night a post about how my daughter is graduating, and I'm so proud because when she was little bitty, her dad went to prison, and I was suddenly a single mom. And every day I prayed, God, just let her life be better than mine. Let her have more than I did. Let her not have the same struggles that I did. That was my constant prayer. And I knew that I had to get up and go to school. I knew I had to finish college so that I could give her the life that I did not have. And so that was my why. That is how people ask me all the time, how did you push through? How did you stay in school? How did you graduate with your bachelor's in just under 5 years? I think it took me 4 years, 4.5 maybe. They ask me all the time, how did you do that with a little bitty kid? I mean, I was pregnant when I went back to school, and I graduated the May before she started kindergarten. And people ask me all the time, how did you do that? How did you push through? And it's because my why was bigger than a want. It wasn't just that I wanted to go to college. It wasn't just that I wanted to have an education. My why was bigger than me. My why was bigger than college. And so it enabled me to get out of my own way, do the things that needed to be done, and go for it. And so when I didn't want to get out of bed and go to class, my why drove me. When I just wanted to lay in bed and cry, my why drove me. When I wanted to give up because it was too hard and I should just get a full-time job and stop struggling, my why pushed me. It was the fuel that encouraged me to keep going. So today I want to encourage you to find a why that is bigger than you. Why do you want to make these changes? So this morning I shared a client success story, and my client this past week went out and has been going for walks. It's part of the self-care plan that we've developed, but it has been like pulling teeth to get this client to actually adhere to the self-care plan because they would not get out of their own way, right? So for months, I would say, okay, here's the self-care plan for the week. We're going to go for a walk. We're going to cook dinner for ourselves, like all these things. I said at the beginning of the sessions, I was like, hey, okay, so what does self-care look like for you? And they said, it looks like eating a healthy meal every night. It looks like going to bed at a decent time. It looks like getting outside and seeing some wide open spaces. But it took months for them to actually start doing those things, because every week it was, okay, what did you do in the self-care plan? Well, I got too busy. Work was too stressful. By the time I got home, I was exhausted, and nothing got done. And I kept telling them, you have to find a why. And initially they said, well, my why is I want to be healthy. I want to enjoy my years. I want to get out of the situation that I'm in. I want to leave my leadership role. But it wasn't until the why became a whole lot bigger that we were able to pull down those self-sabotage walls, right? We were able to stop the self-sabotage. And when the why became, I want to leave a legacy. I want to impart wisdom into the younger generations. I want to be able to go on vacations and hike and see new places with my partner. I want to enjoy the time that I have left that I can actually enjoy. And so when the why became bigger, self-care became a priority and self-sabotage became smaller. So today I want to ask you, what is your why? What is your why? Is it big enough to carry you through the times when you don't want to, the times when you don't feel like it? Because if it's not big enough for that, then it's not big enough. And we need to dig deeper and find that true why, that true reason behind the changes that you're wanting to make. So what is your why? Drop it in the comments. Let me know. I'd love to hear what your why is. I'll share mine, and I hope to hear from you on what yours is. Have a great Friday, and I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I may or may not be on this weekend. We'll see. I tend to spend time with my family and all that, but I am excited to hear what your why is. What drives you? What keeps you going? What pushes you forward? And if it's not big enough, I might reach out to you so that we can discuss. All right. Have a good Friday, guys. Bye.